Hey everybody, welcome back. Long time no see. This is a snack podcast. We've been a little bit busy, so we haven't been snacking as much. I'm your host, Evan.
And I'm your other host, Gabe.
And the title of this snack podcast, of course, is
The Super Tasters Podcast.
Sing along at home if you know the title of the podcast.
Right.
I'll put the bouncing orb.
Yeah, the Mickey Mouse bouncing.
Yeah, the Mickey Mouse ears. Welcome back. We are a snack podcast. We acquire and review new snacks and tell you which ones you should buy, especially with snacks getting as expensive as they are. We've got a lot of great new snacks to try. Some of these are more recent because some of them, since we've been away from the pod, are a little bit more dated, like maybe like the Jack Links. We've got Smoking Hot Peach Jack Links. Most exciting of all, we've got the new Doritos Spicy Pineapple Jalapeno
and loaded taco, late night loaded taco
Doritos. We've also got some stuff that we haven't tried before, like we've got some Smokehouse Barbecue Ruffles. I'm really excited about these foreign Chinese Cheetos flavored Bugles. I think they're Cheetos flavored. There's a picture of chicken on them, so I don't know why it says Cheetos.
They're Cheetos Bugles spicy chicken flavor.
There you go. And then we've also got two Cheetos poppers, jalapeno cheese whirls and cheddar whirls, as well as a couple other things. So let's get right into the snack news. I've got some snack news. I know it's been a while. Some of this might be old news. In fact, some of these snacks might even be sitting right in front of us. But we've got some snack news. Hopefully it's new to you. It's news to you. You know, I'm working on the slogan. It's only been a couple snack news segments. First off, we have might not even be doing this anymore. Little Caesars had an exclusive pineapple Pepsi that you could only get from Little Caesars. It sounds like they sold out really quick. You said that you went to one to try to find it.
True. I only checked the one time. We weren't going too crazy trying to get it. But when I did go in, the gal behind the counter said that not only did they sell out like as soon as they got them pretty much, but they said that Pepsi was at least temporarily sold out, maybe indefinitely sold out.
Oh, well, so that might not even be available anymore. You have to get off of eBay a nice stale container of the Little Caesars Pineapple Pepsi for $25 on eBay. I went ahead and took off the Doritos Spicy Pineapple Late Night Loaded Nacho, and a spoiler alert for next episode, the Campfire S'mores M&Ms. I had those on the list. We've now acquired them. They're still news, but we're going to be reviewing them.
So we have them. Do not send them to us.
Do not send them, especially since we haven't opened the P.O. box. I would be very upset if you somehow had my address. You're sending me stuff. Speaking of, so I was going to say speaking of Skittles, but I wasn't. I was talking about M&Ms. M&Ms always make me think of Skittles. French mustard flavored Skittles. Now, this is not Skittles flavored mustard. This is mustard flavored Skittles. So Skittles that taste like mustard. Or I could be having it backwards. It could be mustard that tastes like Skittles, but I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, it's Skittles that's mustard flavored.
Either way is not awesome.
Let's see. Smart Foods Popcorn is releasing or re-releasing a Buffalo Wild Wings Parmesan flavored garlic Parmesan popcorn, like the wings at Buffalo Wild Wings. Maple Lindor Truffles. So Lindor Truffles is releasing a maple flavor. Again, I'll say releasing for most of these, but some of these are re-releases, probably most of them. We have Lay's Doritos Cool Ranch. So Lay's is doing a Cool Ranch Doritos flavor. So it's the Cool Ranch Dorito flavor on a Lay's chip. I know it's crazy. We've got the Lay's Cheetos.
Have we not done the Cool Ranch?
No.
Oh.
No, we have not.
I've had them.
Okay, well,
I mean, we should do them again.
Hate to hear that you are going behind my back. You have a secondary snack podcast, apparently. Lay's Cheetos, of course, that I just held up. As well, that we're trying to get our hands on the Lay's Kettle All Dressed. It is the Ruffles All Dressed flavored on a Lay's potato chip.
Yeah.
I guess that's as good as we're going to get unless you want to cross the border to Canada.
It's the current snack white whale.
They took it away from us. They took everything from us. Look what Joe Biden's America looks like. We do not have the all-dressed Ruffles flavor, but we do have the all-dressed Ruffles flavor on a Lay's potato chip, which doesn't get more American than that. Just taking something from another country and just putting it on our brand of potato chip.
Yeah.
We also have Goldfish Pumpkin Spice, a collab with Dunkin' Donuts. It's a pumpkin spice Dunkin' Donuts collab. Flavored goldfish. Ooh. So it's like a sweeter goldfish. We've got, and this is hot off the press, brand new news. This is some of the new news. We have buffalo wing sauce flavored Cheetos coming out, re-release. And then Siete, great chip brand. We've done a couple of their chips on here. They also make really good hot sauce. They're making a sweet green poblano ranch chip. Sweet green poblano ranch. That's it for the snack news. Like I said, some of that stuff towards the beginning is going to be old news, but some of it's new news. So hopefully you've been informed. And now we're going to inform you some more with our review of these Delicioso chips. Get them out of my face, dude. All right, what do we want to start with? Maybe these Cheetos?
Cheese rolls?
These cheese whirls, Chester's Poppers, cheddar whirls. Actually, Cheetos is nowhere even on these bags. Yeah, go ahead, get that one. Ooh. There's a very strong artificial cheese smell. As soon as I opened the bag, I was about 6 feet away, and I just got blasted. I got cheddar blasted. Oh. And they are a fluorescent orange. Yeah. Woo! Stinky.
Dude, smell the jalapeno ones, though.
Ooh, those smell really good.
Yeah.
The jalapeno smells great. All right. So these are shaped, I guess this is what a whirl is. It looks a little bit like maybe if a cartoon was running in place, building up speed, like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
This is the...
Hey, you remember when you told me to do a joke?
Yeah.
Let's give him a whirl.
Are you going to do a joke, or...
I just did.
I don't get it. All right, let's go in.
You are going to be happy that you started with those ones.
These are very artificial cheesy, and not in the way that like Cheetos are that you can pretend that they're not. They're kind of similar to like the cheese puffs, the like big orbs, the little cheese balls, you know? Obviously, it's a different shape.
They're slightly crispier than a puff.
Yeah, they are crispier. I like the crispiness. I'm not crazy about the flavor here. It's not bad, but it feels like something that you'd get out of a gas station vending machine. So,
well, you remember where I bought these? Dollar Tree.
The Dollar Tree. Oh, that's right. These are actually part of the ongoing segment, Evan's Dollar Store Scores. Play the intro. It's 5 minutes long.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Now that you're reminding me that these are from the Dollar Tree, it's all making sense. Dude, it's all making sense.
Do a swapola.
I love the jalapeno smell. Let me clear my palate.
Ooh, man, you were not kidding about. It smells like Kraft mac and cheese powder.
Yeah, not in a good way. Not in a good way, folks.
Yeah, these are bad.
I could get behind that. Yeah. You could sell me on that idea.
There's too much of that flavor.
And the food coloring is a real put off.
They are, yeah, like you said, they are safety orange. You can use these to cross the street.
Yeah. These, however, the jalapeno ones, pretty good.
Are great, right?
It's a nice little like spice to them, and the jalapeno flavor is pretty strong. And it overpowers the artificial cheese flavor. They're a little bit more thick. They're not fluorescent orange. Yeah, these are much better.
It's funny, the disparity between the two, because That one is a lot better than the cheese ones.
Yeah, it's a pretty big gap between the two of them. Yeah, if you find yourself at the dollar store, as so many of us have, pick up some Chester's Poppers jalapeno cheese whirls. Jalapeno cheese whirls.
Get the jalapeno. Hey, walk into your Dollar Tree and say, "Hey, can you point me in the direction of the jalapeno chips?"
Yeah, go after the one employee who's doing everything.
Dude.
The highest turnover rate.
You're not kidding, though. Anytime I've been in there, there's only one cashier, and they are always like, they're troopers. They're
Well, you need the money.
At their worst, they're just super professional. They're trying to get their line down. At their best, there's a lot of very friendly cashiers. It's kind of nice, you know. Because like you said, a lot of us are finding ourselves at the Dollar Tree more often, and they are welcoming us.
They're welcoming us, and I love when you can see that they're at their wits' end. Obviously, I don't support anyone suffering, but I love when someone just doesn't give two shits. Like you come in there, maybe you're doing, the little bit, not me, but you see someone giving them a little bit of an attitude, and they're just like, and?
Yeah.
So what? Get out of my store.
Yeah.
Oh, who's going to check you out? You going to call the manager?
Exactly.
Yeah. They're gone. They're all gone, dude. I'm the last one left.
There's no managers.
Yeah.
It's the lawless wasteland of the Dollar Tree.
That's why you gotta love it.
They ask for a manager, and your cashier does a 360, and they go, "How can I help you?"
So yeah, these are great. I would even probably put them in the good category.
And these, I'll put them in the bad pile.
We do bad over here on Gabe's side. The good over here is on my side.
I never thought of it like that before.
Right down the middle is in the middle between us. I never thought about it. Okay, not bad. I'm very curious about this beef jerky, mostly because I'd like to get something solid in my stomach to combat the dollar store food,
right?
That is now going to be entering my gut biome and mingling the dollar store bacteria with my gut bacteria,
getting rid of the probiotics in your stomach.
Just really having a Peter Jackson war in my tummy against my good bacteria.
So this is smoking hot peach Jack Link's beef strips. It's seasoned with peach and habanero. It
good
smells
combo.
Mostly like peach, I think, and then just beef.
Yeah, it smells very sweet, almost like a candle.
It smells super peachy.
Not bad texture. For me, there's an initial, the very first taste reaction feels like I'm eating soap. Like I got soap in my mouth. It's not bad. The beef jerky flavor is like classic Jack Link's beef jerky. The peach is like pretty intense. It's weird. It's like not like really sweet. I feel like the smell is just filling my mouth.
Yeah.
Like I sprayed perfume in my mouth.
It's like you said, though. It's like fake peach. It's like peach rings flavored.
Yeah.
I feel like the interesting thing here, there's dehydrated tomato in here, which I feel like is trying to bridge the gap between sweet and savory. But habaneros are already like a sweeter pepper, as well as obviously being very hot. And habanero normally lends itself well to fruit. And sweet stuff normally lends itself to beef jerky. So I feel like
it should work.
It should be a little bit sweeter, but I feel like it's kind of mildly sweet. And there's
they put all the money for the recipe into the smell of the peach.
Yeah.
Not the taste of the peach.
It's weird because I thought that this was going to work, but I feel like it's just kind of like middle of the road. I don't know.
I feel it's like mid, leaning towards bad for me. I really don't like the sensation of being flavor blasted with the peach aroma.
And it's like, I don't know. Like you said, it's just artificial.
Well, especially
I feel like a real peach would be fine.
I was going to be generous and put it in mid, but with the price of beef jerky these days,
You can't afford to have a mid flavor.
no, we can't afford to get a mid beef jerky. I'm going to have to put that in bad. Sorry, Jack Slinks.
Like you said, though, I think because it's a beef jerky.
Jack Links, not Jack Slinks. Jack Sneaky Link. Jack, you smell like peach perfume again. Where have you been? I've not been visiting your Sneaky Link. Yeah, bad. Well, good thing we got the bad ones out of the way at the beginning of the episode.
It'd be cool if they made like a mango habanero or something, but then like or even just using real peach. You know?
Yeah, the more I eat it, the more
Give an
I don't
authentic
like it.
fruit flavor instead of like...
Yeah, peaches can't be that expensive. Also, maybe not hot.
No.
What's the smoke hot?
They tamed it quite a bit.
Yeah.
No, what could you do? You win some, you lose some. Yeah.
Don't buy.
We lost.
I think we go from that. I think a good segue is into the Ruffles Smokehouse Barbecue.
This isn't... I don't think it's new.
Right.
But it's funny
to
that...
us. Is there a barbecue flavor from them that we've tried?
In Ruffles?
Yeah. I feel like there must be.
I think so. It honestly smells pretty underwhelming.
Let me get the smell of the chip spirit that we unleashed. I like the color, though. Like mesquite.
The color is nice. The color is...
Yeah, there's not a huge smell to them. I don't think it's going to be like a real sweet barbecue. Man, I just cannot get that peach out of my mouth. It's like I chewed on a peach grenade. Ugh. Definitely smoky. Oh, it kills me to see a bag like this and see $5.99 on it. What does the world come to? That's the price of a bag of chips in Trump's America. Yes, he is still the president. I'm kidding. Oh my god, I'm just joking. I'm just going. Please, get out of the comment. No. Stop typing. Wait. I don't mind these. Like I said, there's not a sweetness to them, but the smokiness is pretty good.
I will tell you what, they are 10 times better than Lay's barbecue.
Oh, 100%. We've had a lot of pretty good Ruffles chips, I think, on here. So maybe we give them...
Which is surprising, because we did not start out as, I feel like, Ruffles guys.
No, we go down on them a lot.
Whoa.
That's what people say, right? When you're getting down on someone, you know.
When when we're munching on chips.
Yeah, these aren't bad. Like you said, they're a much better version of the Lay's barbecue. Like, you're bringing a barbecue chip to a barbecue. I think these are a better bet, especially because, they don't have like a really weird aftertaste.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
They're not quite as sweet, but maybe some people would like that more.
And to be clear, too, we're still... At least I should speak for myself, I guess, but I'm still not the biggest...
No, speak for me, too. I can't do it.
I'm not the biggest barbecue chip fan still. There's two golden standards that blew me away, which is the Hare's baby back ribs barbecue chip and the barbecue Doritos.
You're forgetting another really good one, which is the
the Zapp's?
Zapp's Bourbon Street Smoky Sweet.
So that's the S tier. This one's like maybe B.
I was about to say B.
And I'm putting Lay's like
B for baby back ribs. You're gonna get copyright strike. You sound just
That's
like
what I was gonna say. I tried to go to the realm of absurdity for that one.
It sucks. I can't believe that guy stepped down the same day that Charles Martinet stepped down as Mario. Now we don't have the Mario voice and we don't have the baby back ribs guy anymore. Charles Martinet actually stepped down as Mario so he could take over the baby back ribs position.
That's true.
I want my baby back. Yeah. And then the baby ribs guy, it might also sound funny if I do the reverse. He's going to step forward and be Mario now. So,
my name is Mario.
I want my princess back. All right, these for me
in between mid and good.
Mid and good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what I feel. Strong B.
We don't.
In fact, I'm gonna put one aside just save for later.
We don't. We don't always deploy the secret pairing or the secret rankings, because we have bad, mid, good. But every once in a while, we go mid, bad leaning, and then like mid, good leaning.
Yeah, I feel like we're pretty opinionated in most things we either love or we really don't like. I feel like even mid is like, I mean, we use mid quite a bit, but this is like, it's almost there. I feel like if it had one more element, like maybe a little bit more of a sweetness, maybe a little bit of like a spiciness or something, it would be a really, really good chip. But it's not a bad chip. It is a good chip.
I agree fully.
Oh, get the heartburn burps going. I like to get them early in the morning.
Yeah, what the hell?
As early as possible. My house is just inflating like a balloon full of the gas from my
methane.
Stomach. Yeah. All right, what about these? What about these Cheetos flavored Lays?
Yeah, so we got Lay's potato chips, just regular potato chips that are Cheetos cheese flavored.
Which feels so weird, because it's like...
Wowza.
Oh,
we're back to neon orange.
We're back to the dollar store food coloring. The employees individually, like you're dyeing an Easter egg, dipping the chips into a vat of orange dye. I mean, they're so bright. I don't know that you're going to be able to pick that up. We need a chips cam. We need like just a GoPro.
We need snack cam
strapped into the inside of our esophagus. Yeah, I don't know. See, I don't think that these are going to be better than the Cheetos. And if they're not better than Cheetos, then why would you ever get these over just buying Cheetos if you're in the mood for a Cheetos flavor?
True, because Cheetos, it's not just the Cheetos flavoring. I mean, it's the fact that it's like
it's
a nicely
shape.
Textured.
Where are you going to find
chip.
A shape like that?
A corn chip puff, yeah.
It's almost like a primal, like evolutionary, like we evolved to love the shape of Cheetos because it looks like an Unga Bunga club that we would use back in caveman days. Just maybe squash a frog. You could kill a saber-toothed tiger. It gets you in the mood for food. It's like a cooking utensil.
Your go-to task with a club is not for food or defense. It's just squashing small creatures.
Well, you're gonna eat them. It's not you're gonna scrape them up afterwards. It's like I'm not saying it's like a self-defense thing, and you want to give them a quick death. I mean, before the club was invented, the club came long before the wheel, and before the club, we were just grabbing frogs by the legs and bashing them, like. And that's not the most humane way to do it.
Oh my god.
Cheetos cheese flavored Lays.
Ooh. No, that's a really dusted one.
I'm going to say this. I don't know if they're going to want to hear it. But Lay's CEO, I know you're listening.
Mm-hmm.
This to me does not taste like they went to the Cheetos factory and produced Cheetos flavored Lays. This to me tastes nearly identical to just cheddar Lays. In fact, I think if you were to have them side by side, the layman, that's like the average man, right?
Yeah.
The layman.
The Lay's man.
The Lay's man is the one that you see when you have way too many Lays and you are hallucinating. You see the Lay's man. But the layman, the average man, would not be able to tell the difference between these and cheddar Lays. And so, I feel like they're trying to bamboozle us. I think this feels like a repackaged Cheddar Lays to me.
I have not had cheddar Lays in a while. I can say it does taste like Cheetos dust. And if you'll remember, I don't expect you to, so I'm going to reiterate.
It's been a long time. Our mic is dusty. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of regular Cheetos. I like almost every other iteration more.
I do too, but I do still like original Cheetos.
There's a real weird artificial, I don't know if it's like a butteriness, but there's an artificial flavor to regular Cheetos that I have here
Don't go too hard on regular Cheetos. We have listeners, okay?
It's my least favorite. Okay.
You're not the one that has to go through the angry emails, all right?
Long story short, I'm not a big fan of these.
Yeah. I feel like in this economy, I was leaning towards mid, but with the cost of a bag of chips these days, I'm going to have to put it towards bad. I always think that food reviewers should, I don't know if I'd consider us food reviewers, but I always think that the price should factor in, because when people are like, dude, this is one of the best sandwiches in LA or whatever, and it's like a $25, and it's like, but I'll never buy that, dude.
Right.
If I'm in the mood for a sandwich, I'm going to get a cheap sandwich. A sandwich should be cheap.
Memory card full.
All right, so we had our video cut out because our memory card got full. So you probably are going to experience video, then just audio, and then now we're back to me talking about chips being too expensive yet again, which is why I'm going to put this flavor in bad. Because I don't think you should pay $6 for a bag of chips if it's just going to be okay.
True. And also, what I was going to say earlier is that I feel like one of the like what we're kind of going for, right? Because we want to review snacks that are pretty easy to get, that you can probably find with little difficulty.
Right.
Otherwise, the podcast would be about, otherwise we'd be like world's best chip, And
that's why we don't do a lot of foreign snacks. Like, I love doing them, but also it's like I know that like most people probably aren't going to be able to get that flavor,
the specific one. But I feel like we usually give the general advice, which is good advice.
If we get it from
check out your local Asian
market, then you might be able to get it from yours. Speaking of brilliant, exciting news, the turtle chips. My favorite flavor, the chocolate churro turtle chips, are now available in bulk at Costco, or at least at our local Costco. So check your local
your
Costco,
yeah.
Because it is an incredible chip. You don't want to miss it. And then the last point that I wanted to make, I think when I got cut off, was that I think if you're reviewing food, or probably anything, you'd be doing a disservice to your audience if you don't talk about the price, especially if you get something for free. Like, oh, this is so delicious. Oh, look at these cookies that I got in the mail. They're so delicious. It's like, yeah, but if they're $15 per cookie, people need to know that.
Average person's not going
to buy it. So I think price is important to factor in.
Right.
Anyways.
That being said, make sure to check out our next review where we do Wagyu beef infused with truffle beef jerky.
We got it for free. It's definitely worth the price.
Definitely worth the price. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of Asian foods, why don't we get down on these? These are exciting. So these are a foreign flavor of Bugles. I believe they're Chinese, that I found at my local Asian mart, and they are Cheetos Bugles spicy chicken flavor.
What is
really
this
exciting?
Product of where? I always do try to.
Product of Taiwan, so China. No, I'm kidding. Product. Where do you see product of?
Well, the other ones used to, but
I'm gonna say this is Chinese kanji, so I'm gonna say this is probably China.
Trust you, but if China comes after us, I will not be standing
for
by
reviewing
you.
Bugles.
Yeah,
they'll be coming after all of us. Am I right, folks? Sorry, I took a shot of liquid lead this morning.
He will not miss his lead injections.
All right, yeah. It hurts more on the small bags when they're only a third of the way full and the rest is air. It hurts more.
True.
But I understand that that's what you're getting into.
You hate to see it.
Yeah. It's like a chickeny flavor.
It smells like chicken. It looks purple.
They're kind of purpley. It's probably not going to pick up on camera.
Yeah, when you take it out, it's kind of, I guess, more of like a purple-orange.
It's like a burgundy, like a very light.
It does smell like roasted,
chicken.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Bugles has such a nice texture.
That tastes great.
Wait a minute.
That tastes like chicken, like KFC chicken skin. Like you peel the chicken skin off KFC
with a little bit of cheese as well. And we got bigger bugle holes, folks. I am actually deploying the bugle technique as we speak.
Wow.
Remember the last Bugles we had? They were like all crimped, and so
these are bigger bugle holes. And you know they don't even need to be that big if they're selling these in China because they got those tiny little fingers. What? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
we've lost our Chinese sponsorship.
I know. I'm trying to think of how offensive that is to say that Chinese people have small hands. Yeah, these are terrific. These are incredible.
They're great.
It literally tastes like a seasoning blend of like the KFC chicken skin, which I wonder if their idea of fried chicken is inspired by KFC because I know that they love KFC in Asia.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. These taste awesome, dude.
I don't think we've had a bad Bugles flavor on the cast.
I don't think so either. I think Bugles are underrated, massively underrated.
There's a lot going on. It's like kind of fatty.
Now I'm wondering where Cheetos plays into this because Cheetos is on this bag. And I'm wondering if this is just the Cheetos fried chicken flavor, but on Bugles. Because I remember really liking those as well. Even though I think it turned out to be like actually like a turkey flavor. It's like a blue bag. Is on our first episode we did like steak and then what we thought was chicken that I think was actually turkey.
Might have been roast turkey or something.
Oh,
you're right though. It does taste like a well seasoned breaded and fried chicken. The spiciness kind of comes through.
Now we didn't do a snack of the month last month. Because we did an episode in July, right?
I would have to go back and double check, but
it was it the beef jerky episode? Maybe
that sounds right.
I think that's why we didn't do a snack of the month because we only did one episode, and I think it was just
it was either one or two, and I think they were both like gift episodes.
Yeah, like more niche snacks. These I can already tell these are going to be my snack of the month. This is one of the best things that I've ever put in my greasy little mouth, dude. And you better know, I'm like a dog that needs a muzzle when you take him on a walk, dude. I'm eating pine cones that look good. I'm picking stuff off of trees. You heard that story about me eating an oak apples all. I'm eating everything. I don't discriminate. And this is one of the best things I've ever put in my mouth.
The Bugles texture works so well to help sell the fried chicken.
I know it's almost like you're eating like crisps off of a piece of fried chicken.
Yeah, like you're pulling the bits of the batter off.
Yeah,
well done.
I close my eyes, my Ratatouille moment as I picture myself just on a beach with a bag of Bugles. The sun is shining, the wind is blowing in my hair. There's a little bit of sand in my eyes, but I'm just being realistic. It's a fantasy, but
a little sand on the chips too.
Yeah, these chips are a little bit sandy, but it adds to the texture. There's a crab nibbling at the dead skin on my toes. The tide is coming in. Oh, I'm turning into a bad trip. The tide is coming in fast.
Evan, go back to us.
It's watching over me. He's drowning. So, yeah, these are incredible. These are, wow. I love these, dude. I love these. Bit of a white supremacist hand gesture on the back there, doing one of these okay symbols. But that's okay.
We're taking it back. Bugles is taking it back.
Yeah, Bugles is taking it back. Bugles take on race, dude. Hell yeah. All right. Wow. And what a great segue. Because now I think we should dip into one of these Doritos. So I think we're just going up, up, up. We got all the bad ones out of the way. Now it's time for the heavy hitters. All right, what do you think? I think maybe the loaded nacho first.
What flavor is this again?
That's spicy jalapeno pineapple. Because I'm thinking it's probably going to be a little bit sweet, which will be a good transition to the end of eating the savory snack.
Okay, that makes sense to me.
All right, once again, those were the Bugles Cheetos fried chicken flavor. They're insane. If you find them, hoard them.
And then send some to us.
And then send some to us at my address.
Woo!
My actual real-life address, which I will be posting online. Come and see me. Come and find me. And if you're angry, then just do harm to Gabe. Come and do harm to Gabe. Yeah, that smells great. Yeah. It's strong. Is that cumin?
That's what it smells like, yeah.
Is that cumin? cumin is so inviting. It's like, come on in. Come in. Yeah, I'll cut it. Don't worry, I'll cut it.
I feel like you could almost even smell veggies. Like it's got like a acidic smell, like when lettuce and tomato is on a Taco Bell taco, you know?
Mm. Wow. Maybe it's just because I've had the Doritos Locos taco at Taco Bell. But when you said Taco Bell, this reminds me of a Taco Bell taco.
Mm-hmm. Even slightly cheesy.
Not just because of the tortilla chip. Yeah, it's a very complex flavor. I can tell they're going for a lot here. They're not just going for, like, and we had this debate with the with a couple seafood chips that we've had. Mm-hmm. Like, this tastes like the Old Bay. This tastes like the seasoning that you put on a seafood boil. This tastes fishy with the seasoning you put on a seafood boil. So it's like, this tastes like crab, but this tastes like crab seasoning. Mm-hmm. This tastes like taco. This does not taste like taco seasoning. It tastes like a taco.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Oh, man. If Doritos wasn't so expensive, I'd be writing them a love song, dude.
Very expensive. Important to mention. But also, they have the most... I think they have the most success out of all the chips that try interesting flavors.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of just like the last couple, like the, well, maybe I'm just like rose-tinted glasses, but like the ketchup and mustard Doritos, the barbecue Doritos. I'm thinking all the way back to the what's it called? It's like a, not tangerine, but like a...
Tamarind.
Tamarind.
The tangy tamarind.
The tangy tamarind, dude.
The sriracha ones were pretty good.
The
Remember
sriracha
those?
was good, yeah.
I think the only bad one we've had was like the, what was it? Like
Blazing Buffalo Ranch, maybe?
Yeah. Which, I mean, considering how many Doritos we've tried on the podcast, to only have one that I can think of immediately that I disliked.
Oh, these are great. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
These are crazy good.
Exactly as advertised.
Yeah. Doritos has the reputation for me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Even with that dud of Blazing Buffalo Ranch,
yeah,
they have the reputation for me that when I read a flavor, I'm like, oh, it's going to taste like that.
You can already kind of know it's going to be good in most cases. Imagine this in like dipping this in like sour cream.
Guac or something?
Yeah,
too?
guac or sour cream. Oh, dude. Don't get me started. Wow. Wow. 2 great flavors back to back. That's going to be hard to top with the spicy pineapple jalapeno. What is this?
I was going to say, what do we got going on right now?
Solid Black.
Is there maybe a blurb on the back?
Yeah, why don't you read about that while I wrap these up?
Solid Black is an ongoing initiative from Doritos to provide resources and a platform for Black changemakers who use innovation and boldness to drive culture and give back to their communities. Hell yeah. The chef behind the flavor. We partnered with Chef Chris Williams from the PepsiCo Foundation Black Restaurant Accelerator Program on this delicious flavor, which is available for a limited time only. Shout out Chef Chris Williams and shout out the Solid Black line.
I'm down.
I like the art.
That's awesome.
The artwork is very eye-catching, and honestly,
beautiful.
Like I was just saying, pineapple and jalapeno go so well together. I feel like, I don't know. I don't want to get too excited.
I almost wish you didn't just read that, because now we can't say if it's bad. This flavor's dog shit.
What the hell?
I want the All Lives Matter flavor.
No way! It's like the all dressed. Yeah, it's got a really cool art design. Chip Ghost?
Chip Ghost, he's mine.
He's mine. He has the power of Solid Black.
No. I was gonna say I was possessed by a pineapple.
Yeah, but you did.
Don't make me do paranormal blackface, dude. I'm not.
Wow, I can't believe he did that, and I did not endorse it at all.
Don't make me do Ghostface. Oh, dude, those actually smell so good.
Ooh,
they smell so pineapple-y. It's funny. They're really like, okay, that'll be for my dog. That'll be for my dog.
They smell like a pineapple version of a salsa verde.
Yeah, that's a good assessment. I'm just breaking it up into small. I'm just making it so much worse. All good. I feel like they're more yellow too than like maybe from the pineapple, you know, than like a normal tortilla chip. Oh,
Whoa.
that's pretty intense.
Okay, a lot of pineapple.
Which I like.
I'm going to try a couple more, see if I can get some of that jalapeno. Okay, in the very back.
I actually like how fruity it is. 'Cause I feel like if it was too much jalapeno, there's just so many.
Some kind of... Go ahead, sorry.
There's just a lot of things that taste like that. This feels pretty unique with the amount of pineapple that's on there.
There's an herb in here that I feel like is bridging the two that I
might
like.
be thyme.
Thyme?
It's
a pretty like it's almost like a peppery herb, I feel like.
I like it.
You know, the first couple of chips for me, being 100% honest, just again, gotta be honest. The first couple of chips, I was like, these are pretty good. After I had a couple more and the flavor starts to build up on your tongue, it gets even better.
Yeah, I agree. I like them. It's unfortunate that we had those two incredible flavors right before this because it's like these are definitely good. Those are so much better.
The taco edges it out. This actually, going back to like guac, dipping this in a guac to add a little bit of acidity and heat.
Yeah.
The jalapeno flavor, it's interesting because this is, I think, the spiciest thing we've had so far. Like, this is spicier than the habanero
on this episode.
jerky.
On this episode.
Yeah, on this episode.
Yeah, it's got a nice spiciness from the jalapeno. The jalapeno is kind of like a background note to the pineapple, which is really strong, which I do enjoy. I almost just wish, you know how they have the like lime tortilla chips that you can buy? Yeah. They're just normal tortilla chips. I wish this was that, basically. Like, you could buy a pineapple tortilla chip like this.
Oh, yeah.
Without having to buy a bag of Doritos, because that's obviously like $6. But these are great. I'll put them in good.
Oh, yeah. I like them.
Definitely worth a try if you're curious. And if you like pineapple. I know a lot of people don't. Because you guys are baby tongues. Baby tongues don't work good. Can't take the tang. Can't take the stinging and the bleeding that comes after eating too much acid.
The slow dissolving of your tongue.
The cold sores the next day. Mm-hmm. I was raised on these streets, dude, with a bag of sour Skittles in one hand, just shooting it with white vinegar.
And salt and vinegar chips.
Yeah.
Oh, there's actually sour cream in here. Onion powder, garlic powder, pineapple juice.
I like it. I like it quite a bit. I'll put it with the good. That's just how I am. All right.
Looks like it's time for dessert.
No weird food today, but we do have a little bit of dessert. A gift of one of our sponsors. Shout out to Brandon for hooking us up with the flips, and shout out to our sister who was supposed to deliver them to us. Pulled up near our house, not to our house, about a minute, 45-second walk from my house, which is pretty close. You would think, why not just come all the way? That's a good question. Asked her that myself, and she said, hey, come get these chips out of my car. It was a really hot day. I don't want them to melt. Now, she did neglect to mention that they had been in her car since the previous day for the entire 24 hours throughout the day, overnight, and then to the next morning until she came to drop them off. So when she said she didn't want them to melt, I think she meant I don't want them to melt again. I think they're melted into a nice shape already. She doesn't watch the podcast. So.
I was going to say, we love you, Rain. You're not watching the podcast.
No. She's not watching, so we can roast her as much as we want.
Oh, okay. Not as bad as... The damage is not as bad as I expected.
So these are Flips pretzels. They are dipped chocolate pretzels. This one is a churros flavored, and Gabe's is a strawberry shortcake. So let me get a look at mine.
You want to smell the strawberry shortcake since I have it open?
Ooh, it smells like strawberry milk.
So good.
It smells like strawberry milk.
It smells so good.
All right.
Oh man, it just
smells pretty good.
It's kind of goofy to say, but it kind of smells. It just makes me happy. The smell.
Very cinnamony.
That still does smell good, but the strawberry shortcake just has. Oh man, just strawberry scented things.
It reminds me of strawberry syrup, and man, I loved strawberry milk as a kid. You know, I was a baby. I had my mom just pounding strawberry syrup so that you can see where I was going with that
Mom
joke.
does watch the podcast. So.
My first words were strawberry syrup. I don't know what to tell you.
You know,
I was 9 months old.
You hate to hear it, but it's the truth. Oh yeah.
These are
yeah.
so close to being too sweet, but they're not. And I will say, in my sister's defense, they're not that melted. I can still pick them one at a time. But boy, does it feel good. No, hold on. Let me get my bully speech out. Boy, does it feel good to put people down.
I was going to say, maybe we're just...
I'm in my bad guy arc.
Maybe we're just lashing out because somebody at our Thanksgiving dinner table doesn't watch our podcast. Wow.
What's there to be thankful for?
Huh.
Giving. Yeah, it's giving... my sister.
It's giving neglect. It's giving not showing support.
These are pretty great. I'm a big fan of churros and churro flavored things. As I mentioned earlier with the turtles, the turtle chips, the churro flavor. I'm gonna cleanse my palate. What do you think of those? The churro.
Got to get a second one real quick. Really nice cinnamon flavor. I will say that it does deliver more on the flavor profile that I expect from a churro, which I know kind of sounds silly to say, but the reason I say that is because a lot of churro flavored things are just
more
like
than what?
cinnamon.
The most churro flavored things? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so most churro flavored things, at least what we've tried, I feel like it just tastes like cinnamon, you know? This is closer to the actual flavor of a churro, you know?
This is good. It's like a strawberry... I don't know if I would say strawberry shortcake, but it's like a strawberry chocolate. Not like a white chocolate, but like a... You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like a strawberry milk chocolate. And I like it quite a bit.
Yeah, they're both good. Don't mind the price reduced sticker. Listen, like we said,
That's a bargain.
The economy's hard.
I mean, $1 each. You can't beat that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I wonder why they reduced the price. Because these had to have been selling well, I would imagine. They're great.
Expiration date is fine. Probably weren't selling well. People might not have known about them.
Well, now you know. And if you can get them when they're on sale, whew, that company will be bleeding money.
Now you know. Don't get them, and then wait, and then they're gonna get reduced and then get them.
Yeah, don't ever buy. Actually, any of these snacks, don't buy them.
No,
let them, and don't let other people buy them either.
Correct.
So just stand guard and push them away. Let the price get reduced. I'm putting these in great.
They're both in great. They're both great.
Really great way to end the podcast with a little sweet treat. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I know we've been, we had a year stretch where we were uploading once a week without missing any weeks. And then now we've kind of gone to last month. I had my wedding, my wife. So that was kind of busy. And this month, we're going to try to be a little bit more productive, but it's probably going to be a little bit here and there. I think we're still kind of chillaxing after we reached that milestone of a year of weekly uploads. But not only are we going to get back in the saddle, but we do have a pretty exciting announcement we're going to make soon. But we might wait until we get a new camera to do that. But thank you for tuning in to the podcast. We've been the Super Tasters podcast. I've been your host, Evan.
And I've been Gabe.
And as always, remember to Oh, wait. What's that? It's coming right here. It's a dog. It's a big dog. He's biting me. He's biting me. He's biting. He's eating me. He's eating me. Help. Where's everyone? Help me. I'm bleeding. I'm dying. He's full and now I'm dead. I'm dead, everybody.
We died. You guys did nothing.
Next upload 3 months from now.
Yep. Love you. Goodbye.
Bye.